Ooh, all right, we're back. We're back with day four. Day four of seven days of seven fragrances, 49 fragrances, no repeats, in an effort to get me and my little bitty channel a few more subscribers. And hopefully we can get there before the end of the year. Hopefully I've uploaded these before the end of the year. There's also that. Yikes. Anyway, we talked about roja parfums in the first video. In the second day, we talked about Clive Christian. In the third day, we talked about compliment getting women killer fragrances. Hope you enjoyed that one. And today, we're going to talk about dumb shit. As a matter of fact, we're going to talk about the dumb reach fragrance. Now, the concept of the dumb reach fragrance is that it's something that you don't really need to think about, that you can just reach for like a dumb head. I'm coining that term. Like a dumb head. You reach for it and you're like, I don't need to think about this. I just reach for it, I spray it on, and I go. And I know confidently that no one's going to dislike it, that it's not going to get, bad reactions from people. It's also, it might get you some compliments, but it might not, because it just doesn't get noticed, because it's just a pleasant smell and it's not something that is really too noticed by many people. And so there's no risk of someone noticing it going, oh man, that's a bit too strong. So none of these are like way too strong. None of these are like too soft. They're all just right, just dumb enough. And actually probably the most dumb of all dumb reaches. I'm going to go all out and say these are the dumbest of all dumb reaches. Let's get into it. A list of 7. And what else should we kick it off with? What else should we kick it off with? But this one. This one right here. This is La Nuit de l'Homme. This is quite likely a very, very, very dumb reach in terms of designers. And this one right here, you notice the juice color is a little bit... If you know your La Nuit de l'Hommes, you'll notice that the juice color is a little darker, and that's because this is my old... It's my old bottle. It's my old bottle with the 4-digit sort of batch code here. And this is from 2010. Ugh. Smells a little bit more deeper, more spicier than the other batches that I've had. I've got a 2018, a 2020. I've smelled a few other batches as well from 2015, 2016, 2009, and 2021. It's the latest one that I've smelled. The only bad one that I smelled was the 2020 batch, which unfortunately was a 200 ml that I had purchased, and I sold it because it was just too clean for me and not spicy enough. However, this in any guise, in any formulation will be good. Just, it's not expensive, so you can just spray it on like crazy. It's not like the price of a niche fragrance or anything like that, but it smells great. It smells great. You don't need to think about it. You'd be like, yeah, I'm going to go here. Bang, La Nuit de l'Homme. I'm going to go there. Bang, La Nuit de l'Homme. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. This, liked by people who are really even not into fragrances. They'll smell it and they'll be like, that's really nice. Where can I get this? That's the response that you get from people smelling this. Yes, this is a compliment getter as well, but it is a dumb reach first and foremost. I'll just maybe get my coffee out of the way. All right. Okay, next dumb reach is going to be on the niche side. Is going to be Roja Parfums Elysium Parfum Cologne, not the Parfum. Don't worry about the Parfum. That's not that dumb, all right? The Parfum it's a nicer fragrance. It's a nicer fragrance. But the Parfum Cologne is a dumb reach. That one has got a little bit more something going on. It will require some thought. This one does not. And you can see that how dumb I am. I've had this I bought this for my birthday from the Haute Perfumerie and they sent it to me from London. Not they sent it to me. I paid for the fucking thing, right? September, I want to say. I received it in early mid-September last year, and so it's been a year. And with all the perfumes that I've got, I reach for this quite often, and I've had instances where I'm like, I need to go for an interview, or I need to meet people for work that I need to not offend, but also make them like it, this is the one. This is the one. Every time I wear it, my wife says, "What is that?" And I get scared because she empties my bottles like that. She really likes this one. So yeah, I do reach for it. When I do reach for it, I make sure that she's not around me when I'm reaching for it, but then she can smell it. And she's like, "What is this?" So that is a dumb reach. You can see how dumb I've been for the last 12 months. Very dumb, because I've spent a whole bunch of money on fragrances, but you know, it's not that dumb because I'm doing YouTube. It's an excuse, right? I should start up like a Rolex YouTube review channel or something like that. Get into that. Then we'll see some dumbness. All right. Next one is a classic. I say classic, but it's not that old, but it's a classic because it is Dior Homme Intense. It's not Dior Homme, it's not Dior Homme Parfum. Dior Homme requires a forethought. Not malice aforethought, but a forethought nonetheless. And Dior Homme Parfum requires a lot of thought because it's a commitment, because it lasts for so long. This, however, is just right. Just right. It's just the right amount of likable, and it's just the right amount of compliment and noticeable. That's what this is. And no wonder it's still extremely popular by everyone in the world, and no one dislikes this. If you do dislike this, you're in the minority, or you're just doing it for clout and to be a contrarian. Why don't you just go be a contrarian? You should be a contrarian. Everyone should be a contrarian, but do it from a place of purity and honesty. Anyway, what am I talking about? I don't know. The next one is a very, very easy dumb reach. This is Clinique's Happy for Men, all the way back from 1999. How can you not like this? It's like mandarin stems, and a little bit of vanilla. And that's it. It's simple. It's fresh. It's nice. It's got like a little muskiness in it, but really clean. Very, very clean. No one will dislike this. Everyone will think it's pleasant, and therefore it is a dumb reach. It's a very dumb reach. And don't look at how full this bottle is. I've got an empty one as well. So this one's my vintage bottle from 1999 or something. So yeah, I don't touch this one as much as I do my other bottle of this, the newer formulation. I class this fragrance by Parfums de Marly. This is called Percival, as the best fragrance of modern times. And one of the reasons why it's the best fragrance of modern times is because it's a dumb reach. And we can be as dumb as we like and reach for this as often as you want. I gotta give it to it. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite, but this is the third bottle I've had to buy because my wife loves it, and I've come to appreciate it more as well. There's some things that you go, I wouldn't wear this personally a lot myself, but I understand and I appreciate the awesomeness that is this fragrance. Like for someone like me to say this is probably the best fragrance of modern times, and I did a video on this, going in depth on it. For me to say that and actually not like this fragrance shows you how much respect I've got for Percival. Whilst I laugh at Leighton. I'm a Leighton laugher, but I do like Percival. I appreciate Percival. Percival, you are way dumber than what Leighton is. Leighton's just stupid. Okay, the next one I've got is a Xerjoff. This is Torino 21. Not Torino 22 or 23. This is just Torino 21. Probably the best one they've made. I haven't smelled the new Torino 23. I think that's what's coming out. I haven't smelled that, but I've smelled Torino and Torino 22, but 21 kills it. It's just the most springtimey spring scent that you could get. It reminds me of the local swimming pool that's got an outdoor pool, but next to it they have like tennis courts, and they do tennis tournaments there, and grass court. And it reminds me of that, because we used to go there. I used to watch my cousin, someone who was playing tennis at the time. There, that's what she used to play. And I've been to watch some tournaments. Really reminds me of that, and some like fizzy lemonade kind of drink that goes with it. This is a total dumb reach. You can see not much left, because I'm just so dumb, and I reach. Not dry reach, but dumb reach. Okay, and the last one, as I may have said in previous videos, this is the most complimented fragrance I own. And there's a reason for that, because I've got a strike rate of 100% of someone actually inquiring about this fragrance every single time that I wear it, provided it's within the first hour of me wearing it, because the longevity is so poor. It's Polo Sport by Ralph Lauren. It's an oldie, but it's a goodie. And this is an oldie. This is an old Cosmere bottle. You can maybe perhaps make out the fact that it says Cosmere here on the bottom. And if you open it up, the atomizer is silver and not blue plastic. It smells ridiculous. It's got a bit of everything in it. It's the best blue fragrance. It's also the dumbest dumb reach of all time for me, because I've dumb reached for it a lot throughout the last few decades, as a matter of fact. And so there you have it. That is 7. This I want to make sure that there were 7 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct. 7 of the dumbest dumb reach fragrances of all time. Subscribe. Do it now. And then also create other accounts and subscribe with those as well. And then, yes, good. Good, great. And then so next one will be day 5 with another 7 fragrances. I'm going to think of a theme for that one. But until then, keep watching, keep subscribing, and yeah, check back for the next one, day 5 of the 7 fragrances of 7 days, and get me to 3K before the end of the year. Ciao.